Hello, Kevin.
Hey, Benny.
Very nice to meet you. Finally in person.
Thank you. Same here. Pleasure.
After having talked to each other so often on Facebook Messenger.
Indeed,
Really nice to meet you. Welcome to Vietnam. I hope
you.
you're not too tired after your flight to
All good, all
Hanoi.
good. I managed to catch up with some sleep at
Yeah?
the plane just now, so
Okay,
no
cool.
problem at all.
Okay, your hotel is not very far from here.
3-4 minutes walk.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
Just down the
fine.
road.
Okay, so how do you feel in your first hours in Vietnam? How is it different from Malaysia?
Weather-wise, to me, it makes no difference.
Yeah?
Malaysia is as hot as here.
Yeah.
Humid.
Almost neighbors.
Yeah. So same like Bangkok, Thailand, Malaysia. We are basically all in the same region, same weather. Only thing is that surprises me is the way how the traffic drives or rides, how people behave on the road.
Yeah, a bit crazy here.
It's a little bit
Yeah.
crazy. Just like India, when I see that on videos as well, which is crazy.
Okay. So Kevin, you were one of the first players of Tennis Clash to join our GP3 Stripe and Friends Club, and I'm grateful for you to join us so early. Can you briefly introduce yourself to subs and viewers of Gameplay 365?
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm Kevin Tan. I'm from Malaysia, based in Penang. Professionally, I work as a customer director, or people call it the key accounts director. I'm working for a US-based multinational company.
Wow.
So I handle all the businesses that is being assigned to me. So my customer base are residing across all the different regions in the US, North America, in Europe, in APAC. So basically, part of my job, I had to travel very frequent around the world.
Wow, yeah. So you have visited, I think, at least like 20, maybe 30 countries?
I would say right now, since I started work for this company, which is almost 15 years already.
Oh, 15 years. Wow.
Yeah, right. So I think I've covered at least probably 12, 15 countries already.
Yeah, that's a lot. Really? Yeah. Wow, very nice.
Yeah,
a lot of business trips.
And of course, my miles are raking up like crazy because I fly so frequently.
Okay. So, Kevin, when did you start playing Tennis Clash, and why did you choose Tennis Clash over another tennis game?
Well, it's actually a very interesting journey for me. Getting exposed to the Tennis Clash game because in the early 2020, where the COVID pandemic started to evolve, right? So back then, beginning of the year, everybody is being forced to stay at home, and I was just browsing on YouTube. I was playing some card games, and then there were advertisements popping up, introducing about Tennis Clash game.
Yeah.
So I really started probably around March timeframe in 2020.
Yeah.
That's like 3 years plus ago.
A bit later than me then. I started like in October 2019. Due to COVID too. Okay. Yeah.
Right. And then after I start playing the game for a few months, and then I saw your YouTube streams, your YouTube recordings.
Okay.
Right. I find it very helpful. And then I was looking for you guys at in the game for the club to join you guys. That's how everything started.
All right. So you didn't. Why Tennis Clash specifically? Why not another tennis game? Did you find it very realistic, less cartoony than other games, or the gameplay was? How did you? Why did you choose?
Yeah, I mean, initially, when I first started, right? I mean, as a new player, you get to start from the beginning level tour 1 and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So back then, everything was pretty easy to grasp, and then all the movements, the gameplays are pretty realistic.
Okay.
Right. And of course, once this is also my personality as well, right? Once I start getting involved into something, right? I would normally not just stop in between unless I'm really forced to. Just like previously, I was really too busy with work. I had to lay off the game for like 9 months until I come back again. But thanks for keeping me in your group chat still, right? Despite me not active for 8-9 months, I really appreciate that.
Okay. So at this time, I will show the stats of your two accounts, Kevin, and you will quickly tell us why you like to maintain two accounts if possible.
Oh, yeah, because I know there's a trick to switch accounts on the same phone, right? But I find it too cumbersome.
Yeah.
And I'm too lazy to go through all that switching and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm used to carrying two phones.
Yeah.
Throughout my past years, right? So I have an Android, I have an iPhone. So I basically have two different accounts on Tennis Clash, playing on two devices.
Okay. Can you show us a bit, talk quickly about the two accounts?
Oh yeah, I mean Kevin Tennis is my main account.
Yeah.
So as you can see, right now I'm focusing a lot on CP.
Yeah.
Where most of my CP cards are level 14 already.
All right.
My Kaito. I just recently got level 13 on my Abeke.
Okay.
Right.
Why don't you play with level 13, Abike? She's not a level 13 yet?
She is.
She is.
She's
But level 13 Abike is stronger.
Yeah, I know. So I've been playing since I upgraded Abeke level 13.
You just got her. Okay.
Yeah, I just got her a few days ago, right? So that's my main account.
Okay.
And of course, for my volley setup, I got Dinah on level 14. My Gladiator is 14, but I still need to catch up on Zeus Tactical Grip as well as my lunges.
Yeah. Okay. It's not too far. They're not too far from the.
But Omar is still level 13. Still very far off.
You would like to play with him, right?
Yeah.
With Omar.
It's better with
for the serve.
Yeah, for the serve. Yeah. Right. So as for my baby account, MargaretT. I'm mostly playing with level 13 Omar. I serve with volley.
You play volley only?
Yeah,
on this baby account?
Because my CP I got Kaito 14, but my others epic cards are all 13. It's very difficult to survive in TA. Very difficult.
Yeah, they're not enough. They're not enough for 2-8.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right, and my Abeke is only level 12. Sorry.
Okay.
It's only level 12.
So you can play only challenger tournaments with the baby account.
Yeah. Right. So I only one option in TA for my baby account, which is playing.
Okay. So basically, you are having two accounts to play different play styles. Okay. To practice with different play styles on them. So Kevin, on average, how many hours do you play Tennis Clash per day?
Before I had the 8-9 months break, prior to that, we were very active. We were on the league, on the top slams, right?
A lot.
Yeah. So
and with two accounts.
Yes, with two accounts, right? So from the day I started until today, 2 accounts combined, I played almost 30,000 games already since 2020.
That's
which I had an 8-9 months break before. Right. So since I restarted the Tennis Clash game two months ago, or 2.5 months ago. So I was averagely playing about 20 to 30 games, combining 2 accounts.
Okay.
Just to make sure I get all the daily challenges completed.
Yeah, that's right.
And of course, when you have tournaments, you definitely have to play more games.
That's right.
Right. The qualifiers, the finals.
Okay.
So that's probably about, I would say, easily 3 to 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
Combining 2 accounts together. Yeah.
So when you are at the airports, for instance, you can play as well.
Yes.
Yeah. When you're waiting for your flights as well. Very often on business trips. Kevin, do you play tennis in real life? And or do you play any other sport? And finally, which real life tennis player do you like most?
Okay. So I did get a little bit of touch on the tennis game during my high school days.
Really?
That was like probably about 30 years ago. Right, I'm now 45. So that my high school days, when I was at the age of 14 to 18.
You haven't played since?
I just played for very briefly. But since very young, I played table tennis.
Yeah, table tennis.
And my most active sports is badminton.
Badminton.
So I used to be a school team player.
Yeah.
I represent my school.
Yeah.
Right, I was also the captain of the school team.
Wow. So level was not bad at all, right?
Yeah, I mean, we play in inter-school tournaments, the district tournaments and stuff.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I mean, I didn't get great results,
Yeah.
but the best I did was like maybe twice in quarterfinals, and one more time in when I was doing the local tournaments organized by.
But you were good already at your age, right?
Oh,
You
yes,
were not
yes,
bad at
yes.
all.
Yeah, as you know the Malaysian very famous.
Yeah, they're very
player,
good for
Lee Chong Wei.
badminton. Yeah, I
Lee Chong Wei,
know, I know, I know
right?
him. Of course.
When I was doing tournaments,
Yeah.
he's still not up yet.
Really?
Yes. So actually, the Lee Chong Wei,
He's younger than you, right?
he's younger than
Yeah,
me,
he's still
and
younger.
he's originally
From the same region?
live not too far district from my house, from where I
Really?
live.
From almost your block.
I mean, it's
Next to your block.
it's different district,
Yeah.
but it's probably maybe about 12 kilometers distance.
Ah, okay, okay.
Right. So when I was doing active school tournaments,
Yeah.
his school, the
Yeah.
senior, which is same age as me, he was the state number one.
Oh, wow.
He hasn't come up yet during that time.
Really? Yeah, yeah. But yeah, he fought well versus Lin Dan, right?
Yeah, Lin Dan.
Yeah, yeah. He
Chen Long.
was the same, same generation.
Same generation,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, and I'm really into tennis games as well. You know, whenever they have the Grand Slam tournaments on live sports TV, right? I will always follow Wimbledon, U.S. Opens, Australian Open, as well as rolling down
Because
French Open. Yeah, but
big slams, already.
Yeah, the majority I follow Grand Slams. My all-time favorite was Pete Sampras.
Be surprised for the serve.
Right, and then of course
Elegant gameplay.
Roger Federer was, I would say, the most complete player ever that you can see, right? But since the uprising of Djokovic, he's almost untouchable until during the COVID phase, where he didn't want to get the vaccine. He was banned from Australian Open, and even some countries as well banning him from entry, right? So, but after that, his game wasn't that great anymore.
Yeah, and he has declined, but I think also because he was aging a bit too. He was getting older too.
But if you talk about the same age compared to Nadal, I think he's still as good as Nadal still.
Yeah, that's right. So, Kevin, can you tell me quickly about your goals in Tennis Flash in the next month?
Well, I definitely need to continue to upgrade my volley cards because I'm still behind.
You don't want to give up, right?
No. I mean, my love for volley is still there. But I've been doing pretty hard practicing and training on CP recently, the last 2 months.
That's good.
Well, challenger tournament.
To do better in tournaments.
Yeah, doing better as well. But of course, I need to spend a lot of good strings as well during the tournament plays.
Strings,
so not easy.
Like everybody else.
Yeah.
To rank high, they all need special strings, even the best players.
Yeah. So hopefully, I can before end of the year, I can get at least level 14 on all my volley cards. Right. And
it would be useless.
And
it would still be useless.
Yeah, and then
it would be better than nothing.
I will also need to upgrade my baby account CPs lineup. My Hammer Forge, I need to upgrade them as well.
So right now you play CP with your main account and volley with your baby account, right?
Okay. Yeah, my CP in my baby account is too weak.
I
get crushed in T8 easily.
Level 13 only,
Yeah, level 13. Level 13.
It's not enough now.
Epic cards, so not enough.
Even with special strings like that. Yeah,
wasting time.
You play volley.
Yeah. So at least volley, I can mainly use the Super Bullseye swing.
So you are a big fan of Super Bullseye Challenge, right?
Yes.
So how much does it cost for you in the two accounts for the Super Bullseye Challenge? A lot.
Because the last 2 months I've been very, very active on my main account on Super Bullseye Challenge.
Yeah.
Because they have like 4 Super Bullseye Challenge a week.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So every time they started a new one, you get the first 3.
Yeah.
I will easily do at least 4 or 5 retries. But back then it was every retry they give you 5 times, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But recently they only cut it down to 3, and then they increase the ceiling points to get the
And now you have 3 tries only
Yeah, 3 tries.
for the same price.
Same price. Yeah, and then my main account, the 6 golden balls, I had to pay 1,000 gems, which I never can get perfect score to hit 720. And then I had to spend another 900 gems to get another 3 golden balls to go above 720. But
Yeah. The good thing
the
is
rare card, the
you get more cards.
the more cards, and then for Epic specifically, they increased that to 17.
That's great.
Right.
Normally that's 10, right?
Yeah, 10.
Before it was 10.
Yeah, they increased it to 17, and then character they increased it to 12 as well.
Instead of 7.
Yeah, so
It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah,
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Imagine they were giving the same price
No.
for the higher cost. Nobody will play, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a bit surprised because they didn't really announce that. The upgrade in
Correct.
price is so weird.
Yeah.
Communication is a bit FTC. Sometimes I feel that they could improve it.
Yeah, they would have.
I mean-
they would have just give everybody some heads up, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Before they really release it, on the game.
Okay, so wait. Let's let them cross. We're going to the next question. Okay. I'm going to cut it. No. So, when do you expect Tennis Clash to open the Tour 10 and add a new character? And in which continent do you think that Tennis Clash will put the Tour 10 in?
Well, frankly, I don't even play Tour 9 that much anymore because they're all the beasts and all the crazy
the
stats
super high stats.
Super high stats.
Anton, everywhere.
SM5. Even Jonah with signature move level 5. Despite the characters only level 13, it's not easy to beat either.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, so
crazy.
I hardly play T9 these days. Maybe sometimes I try a few games, but normally I lose. My success rate probably I would say is less than 25%.
Yeah.
Me in T9. Well, if you talk about T10, right? Seriously, if you ask me, I would hope that they would do the T10 based out of Asia region.
Oh, really? In
Yeah.
Asia? Surprising.
I would love to see that.
Me too.
I would love to see that.
But our opinion is a bit biased, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Because
there's a lot of courts, in the tours. And it's basically,
not so much.
there's only one Shanghai. That's Tour 7. Shanghai, right? And then
In Japan, Tokyo,
which
Tokyo,
Tour 4?
Tokyo.
There's 2,
Yeah.
right?
So there's no court in Africa yet, right?
Africa.
Now that I think about it, right? That I think that they are not in Africa yet. I think that maybe they're going to do
No,
that.
since they are doing the Olympics E series in Singapore, they should start Tour 10 in Singapore then,
Imagine the movie.
right?
Okay, so what will be the style of the new character if there is any, according to you?
Well,
And what play style would you love the new character to?
for my love and loyalty to volley setup, I'm hoping that if they were to release a new character, it would be a stronger volleyer, with higher stamina.
Like 3 meters tall.
No, I mean
serving better than Leo.
Yeah, you need speed, you need stamina, and stronger.
3 meters. 3 meters. He will be. He will do quick catch GR5.
Yeah, the SM5 is quick catch.
Oh yeah, I think that it will counter Anton.
But I think if they're gonna release a strong volleyer, probably the volley stats will have to be above 100, 105, 110 maybe.
Yeah,
in order to
minimum
to compete strong. Otherwise,
it's useless.
it's very very difficult with the serve counter strength.
Yeah,
No chance. Really.
or maybe they should release some quick catch GR3, quick catch GR4 strings. And then they maybe with quick catch, super quick catch, you can do anything.
Yep.
With volley. So when do you think that Tennis Clash will raise the max level of epic cards to level 17 and 18?
So Benny, if you talk about epic cards, right? We initially started off with 13, and then we went to 15. It's a 2-level jump,
Yeah.
right? So if let's say we TC is going to be opening up to a 10, I think it makes sense for the Epic Cup to raise to the, at least 16 or 17, if not 18, right? So that they can have that capping of 15 on level 9, on tour 9, right?
And 17 or 18 for 210.
For 210. But I don't know how many players going to be hitting.
Could be a good idea.
Hitting 17, 18.
But right now we don't have the level 13 capping. So don't you think that they couldn't put level 13 capping for tour 8 instead of level 14 capping right now, and then tour 9 for level 15 or no 14, and then if they don't increase the max level to level 17 yet, if they introduce the tour 10 before increasing the max level, because really if they increase, that will require so many cards actually to level up to level 13, 17 or 18.
Correct.
That I think that almost nobody is going to try and upgrade, except like 5 billionaires in Tennis Slash, 5 super VIPs players. But I think that if they release, I don't know if you are going to agree, but if they release the Tour 10 before increasing the max level, they could put level 13 capping for Tour 8, level 14 capping for Tour 9, and no capping for Tour 10. What do you think? Would
that makes absolute sense.
Yeah.
That would also encourage 13, 14 players to more freedom, more space to play Tour 8 and Tour 9.
Tour 9 even. Yeah, that's right.
Right, and then of course, obviously, if they release Tour 10, I reckon the game fee will be 1.2 million versus the Tour 9 600,000.
That's right. Oh wow, yeah, that's why a lot of players will make a lot of points. In Tour 10. Which opponents do you find the most difficult to face in Tennis Clash?
Well, if you talk about the early days when
including early days,
I was with you guys, GP365 Club. I think back then people like Noam, Sarab,
they're still playing.
They're still playing.
Still dominating.
Yeah, but I think the player that I has one of the players that I have the most respect for is Fozzy.
Fozzy. Oh yeah. He has won the Roland Garros series twice in a row. Last year and this year, he's going to the Olympic Esports Series. What a great counterpuncher, huh?
Yep.
You would like to play. You would like to be able to play counterpuncher like him one day.
Yes.
Yeah. You're training hard for that.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do live streams so often.
Yeah, that's right. Otherwise, you will take inspiration from his. I think that he has inspired a lot of players, but I think that he doesn't have a lot of time actually to live stream, to prepare for live streams, and that's why he doesn't live stream all the time. Because it's it needs a lot of preparation actually to live stream, and you can't really focus much during live stream too. So I can guess. I can see why he doesn't do that very often. Okay, do you remember your highest winning streak in Tour 9, and can you tell us a bit about that, about your birth?
Well, this is definitely a very embarrassing question.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
No, I mean, when Tour 9 opened, I was still basically on volley setup.
Yeah.
And then, there goes the serve counter strings.
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare for volley, high serve volleyers. Right, so I will be lucky if I can get 2 winning streaks in a row. Right, my winning rate is like less than 25%, I would say.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'm catching up a little bit with my CP lineup on my main account, but it's still only 14 level 14 cards.
Yeah.
Still, if you come across level 15 Abeke or even level 15 Anton.
Yeah.
Right.
It change a lot.
It will still, they're very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Unless I'm as good as Fozzy. I'm still not there yet.
But everybody knows that it's very hard to play with volley nowadays. In even Tour 8 actually, not even in Tour 9, because of those server counter strings. Do you think that this is a good counter? Do you think that volley will have a future one day again? Will shine again in TC one day?
I hope TC can do something about it. it used to be the I would say the invincible setup during the early days when you only have 2-8. When you only have 2-8, right?
You unlock it with volley, right?
Yes.
With both accounts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's finger is the nose? Yeah.
Right. It's not that difficult, right?
Yeah.
I can play like maybe 100 games a day sometimes when we're doing the
matches were very quick.
Yeah, matches were very quick. We're doing the serve 70, the volley 77.
Was all good days.
All good days, right? Yeah. So
and nowadays, game over.
Yeah. Yeah, nowadays I think just hanging around for fun in 4-8 with volley, that's the max you can do.
You are already very courageous to go to 2-8. There are a lot of self counter strings there. Why don't you play in 2-7 with volley? It's not fun in 2-7?
No, because
you could use some normal strings in 2-7.
I would need to play more games.
In
2-7
to get cards, get points, right?
Get points and stuff, right? So
it's not funny.
I mean, right now because I stopped for 9 months, I'm catching up back to the Master League, right? So I need to be staying on the make you make full use of the time to get the weekly king back, right?
Yeah. I see. Right? You have a
so I need to do TA.
You have good
Otherwise, if I do T7, I have to play a lot of games. Which I don't have the time.
Yeah, you don't have the time. We're going to the next question. Which player in Tennis Slash do you talk to the most?
Well, obviously, the person is sitting next to me right now, right? Our GB club captain, right? But of course, we do have a lot of message exchanges, chats, sharing of our games with other teammates in our
club chat,
club chats, right? Every now and then. Especially when I get good cards, I'm so happy to share with everybody.
Yeah, that's very fun. That's what club chats groups are for, actually. To share our best moments too, good souvenirs. I feel that a lot of our club mates are sharing those big wins versus high stats opponents. And I think that is really, actually, it's very stimulating. It's going to motivate other club mates to do well too. What do you think? Clubs are really useful for that, right? It's the main purpose, actually.
I mean,
for the clubs in Tennis Clash.
Sharing information, tips and stuff, tricks, right? Especially when my volley setup kills the entrance. I'm so happy. I get crushed on my CP. I crush him back with the volley setup. So obviously,
even when sometimes they use server counter string. Even then, you can still smash them. It's crazy.
Yeah, because the high stats Anton, their agility is low.
That's right. You still have a chance.
They did big serve, right? So the agility is like 65, 69. About that, right? That's right. So that's how your high serve volley
you can one foot them with the serve down,
and get points from there.
That's good. So that will give some hope to volleyers then. So Kevin, which style do you like to play with the most?
Despite the challenges, playing the volley setup in T8 right now with the counter serve strings, that is still my favorite setup to play. Right. But by force, in order to be more successful in Challenger tournament, I've been training pretty hard the last 2.5 months on the CP setup.
So now you really enjoy playing counter puncher?
Not too bad, but I'm still trying to.
You like it better and better. Day after day, you
getting better. But
you start to like it.
Start to like it. Yes.
You hate it at first.
Huh?
You hated it.
Yes. I don't like it. I don't like it at all at first. Volley was, since day one I was playing volley.
So that was a rough change.
So it was very, very difficult for me to accept initially.
So what do you think about the Ace Academy feature?
So I think the Ace Academy started when I left the game for 9 months, and then recently I came back. So I didn't play much on the previous Ace Academy, so I didn't really get the chance to upgrade my.
Really too bad.
Too bad.
1 week that was really easy.
And because of I was starting to pick up the CP gameplay. So when the time title signature move came, holy shit! I spent a lot of tickets. But I got both my accounts to level 4 signature move. But I don't see much of an improvement compared to what Anton and
Yeah.
Jonah is having the signature move.
That's very hard. Yeah, if you play with ABK or other characters and not with Anton, now it's really Anton's era. It's too easy for Anton to dominate right now.
Yep.
So, Kevin, I see that you have a lot of gems. Can you tell me why you keep buying gems and what do you plan to do with all those gems?
Oh, okay, yeah. So, Benny, I did invest quite a bit
Yeah.
on gems for both my accounts,
Uh huh.
right?
How many do you have on both of them, roughly? Do you remember?
Probably it's almost 1 million right now.
On
Combining
both? Yeah, in total?
Yeah, in
Okay.
total, 1 million gems.
Yeah.
So, I use gems a lot on Super Bullseye Challenge.
Yeah. They are very costly.
Very costly, especially with the new changes.
Yeah.
So I use them to buy energy drinks as well.
Yeah.
Right.
4,000 gems.
Yeah. Sometimes for upgrading the epic or character cards.
You buy in the store. Yeah.
Right. And obviously sometimes they do have special offers.
Yeah.
For bags.
Good bags. Yeah.
That you can buy for with gems. Right. It can go out as high as 4 bags for 30,000 gems. Remember?
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes they have the offer there, right? Right. So I go for that as well, in order to upgrade my cards faster. And of course, so for the audience, they probably need to take note whenever the store has a gems offer.
Uh-huh.
If they're looking at the offer is like 300% or 350% more, those are the deals that you need to have.
You are talking about the percentage of discount, right?
Yeah, the amount of gems you are getting for the money that you're paying. If they put there, telling you it's 300% more, 350% more.
So you buy only when it's 350 minimum, right?
Yeah.
Percent. That's a good tip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Kevin, why do you like Tennis Clash so much to keep playing until now, even if it has so many small problems like causing players to run out of stamina too fast, or the signature move which overpower Anton and Jonah, and sluggish animations when players consume an energy drink? Again, it's freezing, it's crazy. And how can you keep your motivation intact to play this game, even with those issues as permanent in the game? They haven't been fixing. I mean, those bugs are in the game since so long, and they don't even try to do anything.
Well, I think I've been personally playing this game for actively at least 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I would say. So I don't play that much or that often, that long hours like what I used to do in the past anymore. So if you ask me, as a just a hobby for pastimes, just to get myself a little bit of enjoyment at home or when I'm traveling abroad. I think it is still a pretty manageable game. I know there are still a lot of issues. I personally, when doing tournament games, right, my character freeze, my screen freeze, that I lost a couple of points.
Really horrible.
And then I have to do retries.
It's super frustrating
to make 7-0 again.
Yeah.
Right, so it's crazy.
So you are shouting when it happens?
Obviously, it's really, very, very, very upsetting.
You're angry, yeah?
Yes. But I don't know.
You can still survive with that, yeah? You can still live with those issues. You feel that it's not a big deal?
Unless TC is making something about it, or we have to do something with TC and get them to improve.
A big strike,
right? Or otherwise, I think don't really see much improvement. To be honest, obviously, I'm pretty sure the player base is getting bigger and bigger, right? And if they don't have the right infrastructure, the right system, the right connection in place, obviously, what we have faced in the past is continue to face down the road. Right. So it's either we have to live with it, or we just have to give up. I don't think there's a good way out for us, to be honest.
But the only thing as well that we keep playing, even if a lot of players are complaining about the bugs in this game, because there's a lack of choice. There's no real competitor for mobile games, mobile tennis games. I mean, Tennis Clash is the best by far. Tennis Arena is more realistic, maybe for the simulation, but it's not very fun. I mean, to play mini tennis is very cartoony. Tennis Go is very cartoony. And there's no virtual tennis. It's not a multiplayer game. There's almost no player online for the other tennis games. So basically, don't we play Tennis Clash because we don't have a choice? Don't you think so?
Well, I personally haven't really explored other tennis clash,
Yeah,
other tennis games,
yeah, on the
right?
line.
So I wouldn't able to comment much on that. But I've seen a few live streams of from you,
Yeah, playing
exploring
other
different
tennis games.
different tennis games. I don't think it's fun.
Yeah, a lot of
I
them.
mean,
Are,
super boring.
Yeah.
Maybe we are so used to the play style of tennis
maybe
clash.
as well. Yeah, that's
Maybe
right.
right. It's maybe for the new tennis game. If somebody has to really go explore, the uniqueness, the good things about the game. It can keep be more openly shared with the people, with the audience, and encourage people to pick up the game. But obviously, tennis has been existing for so many years already, right?
Yeah.
5 at least.
Huh?
At least 5 years, I believe. Tennis clash.
Tennis Clash? No, 3 years and a half. Really? No. I have been playing since the start, so I know. The end of 2019, by October 2019. So if you take 2020, 21, 22,
Oh, okay.
and now
I thought it was like
23,
4 or 5 years.
yeah, almost 4 years. I mean.
Okay.
In October this year, it will be 4 years.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, well, okay, this is still a lot of. It's already a lot for a mobile game. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a big duration.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, if you had 3 wishes, okay, to make it TC better, what would your 3 wishes be?
So is that something that my fantasy, or you're talking about more realistic wishes?
Anything.
Well, obviously,
Even for fun, that's one fun.
obviously, we've been with the game, 2.5 or 3 years.
Yeah.
I think it is about time that I hope TC can do something with the game. Fixing the bugs,
Yeah.
the freezing connection issues, and stuff. Right. This
The,
is
the
really
camera,
Yeah.
the back end camera
Yeah.
sometimes
Right.
is rotating and hiding our point of view.
Correct. Yeah. So that's those are the areas that I seriously hope that TC will improve.
I hope to.
Right? Because the frozen screen during tour games, we lose a couple of points is still fine.
Yeah.
But in tournaments, when you need to get those good balances, it's gonna kill
Yeah,
the whole game.
yeah, that's why it annoys us. It
Yeah.
makes us angry. It spoils the fun.
Yep,
tournament.
right. And of course, my last wish is, I hope that they will make volley players great again.
I think that so many players don't want your wish to be fulfilled. Besides Tennis Clash, do you play any other mobile game or even a desktop game?
No.
But I play only Tennis Clash.
Only tennis checks on my mobile phone.
Yeah.
I was so close to get PS5.
Oh, really? You almost bought it?
Yeah, late
Why?
last year.
For what game?
For basically
What was the game? Which gave you the desire to buy it?
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
I like racing games. I like racing
You
games.
like racing games?
Yeah. I used to before I actually many years ago I used to play other racing games on mobile phone.
Okay.
Right, but I stopped after that, and then I took up tennis class during the COVID times.
Yeah.
So
I am relieved. I thought that you were going to say I wanted to buy PS5 for a badminton game. Okay.
yeah,
So you don't play any badminton game on mobile? Not even.
no,
It's just tennis.
Yes.
Okay. It's funny. Former competitive junior.
there's no
player.
good badminton game. on the
That's
mobile.
why. That's why. Imagine Wildlife Studios doing a badminton class. Do you have any advice for new players in to tennis clash? Beginners like noobs almost.
Yeah, I think Benny, I have to personally thank you as well. When I first started, even though I played for a few months until I see your YouTube, and then joining your club. I do really learn a lot through your videos, your sharing, and also after joining the club, getting to know the other teammates. The tips and tricks sharing, information sharing is definitely helpful. I wish I would have done that way earlier. That could save me some money, maybe. But thing is, I think for all the beginners, I think it is always good to have them joining the club. Participate in the chats, looking at the information and following through all your videos. Because I know you're a busy man as well, but sometimes you also do your baby accounts junior.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, tournaments.
At least I used to do that because I don't have so much time now that I play also master. But I used to play junior and rookie as well as challenger. But right now I'm focusing more on master and challenger.
But the new beginners, they can always go to your channel.
They can see
the history,
the
the old one. Yeah, so you're doing junior, rookie, tournaments. Yeah, they definitely can learn a lot from there.
Thank you for the compliment, Kevin. So, Kevin, can you show us how you swipe while playing TC?
Okay, sure.
We're going to play some friendlies with your 2 accounts.
Okay. Thanks for helping me on the other one.
Okay, I'm going to play on the other.
Oh, you have to serve for Tornado.
Ah, nice. Holding the camera at the same time is not so easy for me.
Yeah.
No problem. The purpose is just to see how you swipe. Nice. Oh, that's actually what you need to do. Let's go drop. Okay. So you swipe with your index finger.
Yep.
And you don't use anything.
Nope.
No talk. No magnesia powder.
Nothing.
No finger sleeve.
Nothing. Nice stop.
Okay. Do you feel that? Why did you start with the index finger already?
Yes, I already started from day one using index finger.
Is your favorite finger?
I'm not used to using this finger for real.
Okay.
I'm using this.
And why did you prefer it to the middle finger or to the thumb, for instance?
Well, I think this is just the way I've been used to playing, because I'm resting my the other 2 fingers on the phone and then just swapping like that. That's my method. Because I don't put the phone on a table flat surface.
You don't like to put on a flat surface?
I'm not used to it.
You're not used to it.
I'm always playing in this manner.
Wow.
The phone is on my basically on
I play
my
on the table mostly. I can't hold it in the hand. That's why this is hard to find a table all the time in airports. Not easy all the time, right?
Yeah.
So it's better to get used to play with the phone in your hands. Okay. Do you think that you have enough power with that? With that index finger?
Should be okay.
Yeah. So just for your information, subs, I I was making a gift to Kevin, some finger sleeves, and I proposed him to test them to see if finger sleeves would help him somehow. Oh, lucky. So I don't know. Do you think that with the finger sleeve you could play even more precisely?
I'm not sure.
It would be hard.
I'm not sure because I'm so used to this. This type of contact already, right? So suddenly things change. I think it will be quite difficult for me. But I still need to adjust again.
I think
I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try.
Okay, but You have adjusted the swipe sensitivity.
For the iPhone, yes.
Yeah.
I adjust by 25% more.
Yeah, uh-huh.
But for on my Samsung, it's basically standard.
Okay. Okay. This is the default? It's still the default?
Default, yes.
Okay. Okay. Why you didn't want to change it on the Samsung?
For the Samsung, for my volley style, the way I swipe on my volley style,
You don't need any.
I don't need
Okay.
to change anything. But for CP, I need the
Yeah, for CP, yeah. Yeah, especially because it's the iPhone.
iPhone as well, right?
Yeah. Because this is the 14.
14 Pro Max. Yes.
Yeah, it has a ceramic shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that kind of phone requires the change of swipe sensitivity.
Okay.
Because by default, this is your shots lack power with the default.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you put it on default, I think that a lot of players had this problem of swipe actually.
Oh, yes.
On iPhone 14 at first when there was no swipe sensitivity change.
Yes.
They were all complaining.
Yes.
They were all the time complaining. I heard it in the club chat.
Correct.
So why all my shots are now like puppies shots?
Default.
Yeah. See. Okay, Samsung default swipe sensitivity is enough, and not on this one, the iPhone 14. Okay. Thank you, Kevin, for having shown us how to swipe, how you swipe. Well, thank you, Kevin, for having answered this interview. Do you have something to say to Tennis Clash players and subs of the Gameplay 365 channel?
Oh yeah. Of course, I want to give a shout out to everybody, to all our fellow club mates, all the great players that we have in our club, right? Let's continue our support for GP Club, GP 365 Club, right? Continue to support our great leader, our great captain Benny. It's always been a pleasure playing alongside everybody, right? We do have a good team. I hope that we can continue to support our GP 365 community. Right, keep building up our club base.
Yeah.
Right, hopefully we can be the biggest tennis test club. Right.
Again. Well, right now, that's why that we don't have a lot of high stats accounts like other the clubs that dominated the club leagues, and we don't have so many. Baby accounts in club slams, actually very active players in club slams. For instance, Bratva, Italian X-Men. Italian X-Men don't have a lot of baby accounts, but they are winning a lot of slam points. They want to reach the top rank. So, and seeing that competition, well, Turkish AENDs is they are really grinding a lot too, because they are afraid of losing their first rank. They're seeing that Bratva and other clubs are pushing. So right now, I think that we are really trying rather to fight just enough to win the king back each time, each club slam in N1, and that's it. Well, we had our prime, right? And like Bromaniacs had their prime, and then it was us, and then now it's other clubs' turn. It's not a big deal, I think.
Well, I think we probably not focusing on the club leagues or club slams.
Yeah.
But I think we should be building our team to do well in tournaments.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that will be a game changer, on the whole Tennis Clash club
So that would increase the club's reputation. You mean?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
I mean, we basically publish all the tournament backs every time, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
That's right.
So I think if we continue to have a lot of players in the top rank or in the top 5, right, it's definitely gonna build up the reputation,
The fame,
the branding of
That's cool.
GP Club, right?
Okay. Well, thank you, Kevin, for having answered to this interview for GamePlaySysFy.com. I hope you will enjoy your trip,
you very much.
next days.
Thanks for
in
having
Vietnam.
me. Thanks for
And
having me.
let's see each other in Malaysia another time.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay. Well, thank you all for having watched this interview of Kevin Tan and MargaretT Tan. Well, the two accounts players' name in Tennis Flash. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 and to turn on the bell to stay tuned for new interviews of players. Thank you all for your support and see you soon on Gameplay 365. Bye. We are near the central lake of Hanoi, and Kevin is going to have a quick dinner. Yep. So Kevin, here in Vietnam, do you have that in Malaysia? People eating in the pavement?
Not like
that?
Not like that.
This Vietnam guy. It's a walking street. Streets are closed in weekends, during weekends in Hanoi. And here we are. Yeah. No, I mean, here's the our restaurant. Hello, Kevin, again. Hey, so this is street food in Vietnam, in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. So, do you have the same thing in Malaysia?
We are in Penang. We are
Yeah?
basically very famous for the street food as well. But the setup is not like this.
Yeah.
Our table, we have higher tables, normal seating high tables, chairs, and then we have a lot of stalls.
Uh-huh.
You order from them.
Ah, okay.
And then they will bring it to your table.
All right.
So that's Penang street food.
Yeah, so it's cleaner in the organization.
Depending on the areas that you go.
Really?
But we normally don't recommend the Westerners to try the street food because I don't think their stomach can handle that.
Oh, really?
easily.
Really?
But for the locals,
Yeah, a bit like here, I think.
Yeah,
A bit like here. But it is the problem of a common problem of street food, right?
Oh, yeah.
But you have the fun, you have the ambience of the street food, and look at that. Yeah, this is very fun. It's very colorful, very cool. Very nice again to have you with me today,
Thanks
Kevin.
for having me.
And okay, let's drink.
We have to cheers for
Let's
this.
drink to our meeting. Cheers. Cheers all. Yeah.
For Benny.
What's that? Hello, Kevin.
Hey Benny, nice meeting you. Finally we meet.
No, I can't.
5 times already, maybe we do this.
I'm going to put that back here in the bloopers.
Yeah. Bloopers.
Hold on. So we meet each other like the first time, like so 6 times. Finally, to meet you in person for the 6th time.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. How? Oh my gosh. It must be hard to be actor actually. Imagine you have to rehearse and finally at the very end of your dialogue, imagine you fail. Oh my gosh. Hello, Kevin.
Hey Benny.
Stop smiling. Stop smiling, please. You smile. Yeah, I smile.
I'm smiling because I'm happy to see you, right?
I know, it's me too, but we are too happy right now. It's not going to be good.